Welcome back to Survivor, Blood versus Water. Last time, the contestants were surprised by the 3 tribes instead of 2, and also by the fact that they would choose the tribes based on majority vote. Our Damu tribe was Dan, James, Jenny, Amy, Bethany, and Ethan, who just experienced a tribal council. The Machozi tribe was Emily, Sean, Jackie, Andrew, Joseph, and Jake, who also just experienced their first tribal council. And with us right now is the Joshua tribe, which is Lizzie, Jenna, Joe, Shannon, Bobby, and Sam. The tribes competed in their first immunity challenge with another twist. Only one tribe would win. Secondly, the other tribes would have to both go to tribal council, which we just witnessed. All right, question for all of you Joshua tribe members. What do you expect from the first tribal council? And up first is Joe.
Oh man, I don't know. I guess it's hard because actually a few of us on this tribe have people on the other tribes, obviously. So I guess I'm hoping my sister's still around. I think that she probably is. I don't know. I'm wondering if they're gonna go after people who are in pairs or if the pairs are gonna gang up and go after people who are on their own. I'm not sure.
And Shannon.
Honestly, I have no clue. I feel like all of the people who I would expect to be trusting might not be trusting, and all of the people who I expect to be backstabbers might be super trusting. So the people who I think might be leaving would probably be staying, and then the people who are likely in my brain to be leaving are the, vice versa. So I have no clue.
Crazy night. Jenna.
So yeah, I think I agree a lot with Joe. It's hard having your partner, like knowing that your partner is going to tribal and you can't do anything about it. So obviously, like Joe said, like I hope Ethan's staying, just like he wants Jenny to stay. So I'm confident that Ethan will be here. I feel very similarly about the grouping thing. Like, I don't know if they're going to try to split them immediately or try to get them, because that's 2 numbers right there, so it depends on what their angle is. And, with the other tribe, there's 2 pairs on that tribe. It's like 2, 2, 2. So who knows what the heck they're going to do? I have no idea. So we'll find out.
Yeah, so soon. Lizzie.
If there's anything I learned from these games, it's to expect the unexpected. Just expect the unexpected. But unfortunately, this is like a numbers game. So I feel like these tribes have been put in this position where they're like, okay, we're just going to start talking about all this strategy. And unfortunately, I have a gut feeling that our new friends are going to be the ones who are leaving because they just don't know as many of the people from previous games. But like I said, expect the unexpected. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Sam.
I'm kind of on the same as with everyone here. I agree with everything that people are saying. I believe that, yes, they're probably going to start cutting off the people who are new to the game, just because you probably are going to trust the people that you've seen the most, or they might just go for the people that know the most. It could be either way, because the people that know more have the advantage. Therefore, you want to take out the people that know the most. So I don't know. It could go either way, but I'm excited to see.
And Bobby?
In my opinion, the first tribal council is always the craziest, just because everyone's still getting a good feel of who people are and how they're going to act in the game. But I think it could go so many different ways. I think people could either vote out newer people or older people that could be seen as more of a threat. And then you also throw in the aspect of there being multiple partners on the same tribe. And so I don't really have an idea of what could happen, but it's going to be really interesting to see.
All right. Well, it is now time to admit our new tribes. Are you ready to see who was eliminated? All right. So first, I'm going to allow the Damu tribe to join us. Just give me a second to make sure they all get in here. This is the drama part. Just gotta wait. If they come in.
What's happening?
Are you in?
Yeah.
We're waiting. We're getting everyone in, but I don't have everyone in the waiting room.
Oh,
Oh, you guys have to wait one more moment for more drama. All right. Yeah, I guess not everyone came right back.
Sorry, I was tucking my daughter into bed.
Let's see here. And
You can see me this time.
yes. And the last person is not in the waiting room, but it is Bethany. Bethany will be returning with us tonight, which means that Dan was the first player eliminated from the Damu tribe. All right. And we'll get Bethany in here very soon. All right. And from the Machozi tribe, all right, and I think we have all of our Machozi here. And Jackie was voted out tonight from the Machozi tribe. 2 players have been eliminated, and I have a question for Shannon. Shannon, how do you feel about your partner being eliminated from the game first?
Lost an ally. I feel like she's probably might have gotten eliminated, I think, because she was a threat, because I would have voted her off. So, I mean, she's a veteran. I don't know. The veterans who win stuff end up out. So.
And Jake, your brother was voted out of the game first. How do you feel about that?
That sucks. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, it's going to happen to many of you.
Yep.
Only one player can win this game. It was a surprise to me too, friends. Are you ready to go for the next round of this game? All right. So we are ready to start our second immunity challenge already. All right. And this is called Bogged Down. And I'm going to read you the directions. Players will face off against one player from each of the other two tribes. So 3 players will be playing at a time. Player order will be selected by random card draw, but all tribe members will be cycled through before anyone repeats. If any tribe has less people, which 2 tribes do, some will play more than others. All other players will have their cameras on mute. Players will be shown a series of letters on the screen, and they will be given 20 seconds to create the longest word that they can with any of the available letters that are presented. Once they have decided which word to use, they must write it on a piece of paper and put their hand up to show that they have completed it in time. The player who has created the longest correctly spelled word wins a point for their tribe. If a player does not put their hand up before the 20 seconds, then their answer will not be counted. If 2 or more players present a longest word with the same amount of letters, then both groups will receive a point. The tribe who has the most points at the end of the game will win. If there is a tie, there will be 1 tiebreaker round between the tied groups. There will be 12 puzzles in the game. Players who are in the same house must be in different rooms for this challenge if that is possible for fairness. They cannot help each other. There can be no texting between players during this challenge. So I know that we might have to switch it up a bit, but I think everyone's in, okay? I think everyone's in good position. So no one should text from now on during this challenge because that would be cheating. All right, so questions before we begin, and then I have an example for you. Lizzie?
So this isn't like a game of like who puts up a word fastest. It's you just need to get a long word under 20 seconds. Okay.
Yep. So but the only way that you're going to signify that you have a word is by raising your hand. If your hand is not up in the 20 seconds, then your word will not count. All right, so it's like quick, fast, look at the letters, come up with the fastest word, the longest word in the fastest amount of time, essentially. And it's based on whoever has the longest word that is spelled correctly. All right, so I might have to look up some spellings if there are some words that seem fishy.
Will you let us know in like 5 seconds?
I can hold up the timer.
Okay.
Can we reuse letters?
So the letters can only be used once, but there may be multiple of the same letter in the puzzle. I'll show you. All right, so let me open it up for you. And then all right. Okay, so here's an example. So in this one, you get all these letters here, and there are doubles of letters there. So you can use the doubles, but you cannot, once you've used the letter, it can't be used again. So if there is a double letter, then you can use 2 letters, like 2-letter I's or 2-letter E's, that sort of thing, okay? So if players come up with these words, player 1 says parent, player 2 says interjection, player 3 says tarped, all right? Then interjection would be the longest word, so they would get the point, okay? Does that make sense to everyone? Well, that's a really long word, so hopefully you guys can come up with something like that, but you only have 20 seconds, all right? So remember these things. You do not need to use all of the letters to create your word. You cannot repeat letters. Each letter in the puzzle can only be used once, so check your work. But there are double letters, so you could use them if there are doubles in the actual puzzle. Misspelled words will not count at all, and words cannot be proper nouns, so they can't be names of people, places, or things. They should be non-proper noun words. Does that make sense to everyone? Good? Okay. All right. So the way it's going to work is I'm going to randomly select you to play against others from the other teams. All right. We'll go through, there's 5 on 2 of the tribes and 6 on 1. So we will play through, so everyone gets a chance to play first before they rotate back in. But it's We only have 12 puzzles, so whoever has the most points in the end wins. If anyone, like I said before, if two players have the same length of long word, then both tribes get a point. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so when you're not playing, you're gonna mute your video, and also, again, no texting during this because we don't want anyone giving people answers, especially if you are, well, obviously because we have partners in this game. So no cheating in that regard. So first up is Bethany, Sam, and Andrew. All right, so those three players should be on the screen. Everyone else can mute their screens. I don't know what this one is. Who is Matthew's iPad?
It's Amy's.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay, are you three ready?
Yeah, I was ready to be.
All right, so I'm going to share the screen again. Your 20 seconds, I'll scroll down to the puzzle, and your 20 seconds will start when I say go. Okay. I can see all of you. Perfect. And here we go. And go. Remember, put your hand up once you have a word. You have 5 seconds. All right, so currently Bethany and Andrew, you each have a word. Let's see what you came up with.
I clearly did not win this one.
Trees.
Trees and best. All right, trees is the biggest word. That means Bethany, you have earned a point for Damu. All right. And just for your own perusal, the longest word you can make in this is exasperation.
Yeah, not even close.
All right, you guys can mute your screens. And up next is Amy, Joe, and Sean. You guys ready? I'm going to scroll down to the next page. I'll say go, and that'll be your start of 20 seconds, okay? And here is your puzzle. Go. Remember, put your hand up once you have a word, just so I know you have one in time. You have 5 seconds. All right, good. You guys all got one? Let's see what you came up with. Amy, go ahead, show us. All right, what is it? Candle. All right. Joe?
I had camel.
Camel. All right. And Sean? Clean. All right. Candle wins the point. All right. So that's for Damu tribe again. All right. And up next is Jenny, Shannon, and Emily. Oh, just so you all know, the longest word you can make from this puzzle too is acknowledgement. Oh my God. All right. Are you ladies ready? Okay. So once again, I will say go when the 20 seconds starts. And remember, put your hand up when you have a word in the 20 seconds. And go. All right. You have 5 seconds. All right, all three of you got it. All right, Jenny, what'd you get?
Portable.
Portable. All right, Emily.
Viable.
I'm gonna say V-I-A-B-L-E. Portable. Okay, because like portable is longer. And Shannon? You guys tied on that one, which means that both tribes will get a point. All right. So Joshua tribe gets a point, Demu tribe gets a point. And up next is Ethan, Lizzie, and Joseph. The longest word you could make on Boggle 3 was abbreviation, ironically. Okay, so remember, again, raise your hand when you have a word, and I'll say go when we are on the next page here. All right, here we go. And go. All right, you all have a long word. Perfect. 1 second to spare. All right, and Ethan, what's your word?
Penny.
Penny. All right, and Lizzie?
Genie.
Genie. All right, same length as Ethan's. And Joseph?
Decide.
D-E-C-I-D. You got it. Joseph, you earned a point for Machozi. All right, and up next is James, Jenna, and Jake. The longest for this puzzle was independence. All right, Lizzie, can you mute your screen?
Oh, sorry.
You're good. All right, you all ready?
No.
Yes. Here we go. And go. All right, you guys did that quick. Okay, James, what did you write?
Wanted.
Lunted? What does lunted mean?
Want.
Oh, what's that? Move it over.
Wanted.
Blunted. Okay, good. I just saw lunted. All right. And Jenna.
I don't know.
G-R-E. You got grenades. All right. B-L-U. And so let's see here. Which one's longer though? So far. Grenades is longer than blunted. And Jake.
Bundled.
Bundled?
Yeah.
B-U-N-D-L-E-D. You guys were B-U-N-D-L-E-D. All right. Grenades wins the point for that one by one. By one. All right. Point to Joshua. And up next, we are now cycling through again, shuffling it up, is going to be Amy, Bobby, and Emily. Okay, so the longest word you can make on Boggle 5 was understandable. All right, and moving along, you guys all set? Let me just get my timer ready here again. And here we go. And go. 5 seconds. Emily, you are the only one with your hand up, which means, Emily, you're going to get the points. What did you say?
I said flirts.
Flirts. Flirts it is, and point goes to Machosi. All right, and up next is Jenny, Lizzie, and Sean. This sixth puzzle here, the longest word you could make was relationship. Okay. All right, and moving along, you guys all set? Perfect, here we go. And go. And you have 5 seconds left. All right, you all have a word. Perfect. And Jenny, you're up first. What'd you get?
Matron. I don't know if you can see it. Matron.
Yep, you got it. And Lizzie.
Rational. Sorry.
Rational. Oh, rational. All right. And Sean.
Anatomy.
Anatomy. And Lizzie's rational gets the points. All right. All right, and that is to Joshua. And up next is Bethany, Shannon, and Joseph. In Boggle Puzzle 7, the longest word you could have made was malnutrition. All right, so Lizzie, mute. You're good, it just gets everyone on my screen here. All right, you all ready? Here we go. And go. Five seconds. All right, great. Bethany, what was your word?
Raven.
Raven, all right. And Shannon? Variable, you got it. And Joseph?
Yearly.
There's only one Y, which means that Shannon has won a point for Joshua. And up next we have James, Jenna, and Andrew. Okay. And this last puzzle, the longest word in that was maneuverability. It's every letter. Crazy. Okay, you guys all ready? Here we go. And go. Five seconds. All right. All right, James, you are first.
Creation.
Okay. And Jenna? Nice. I'm just checking the letters. You're good. And Andrew? Micro. All right. Monuments. Longest word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You both got a point. Actually, creation and monument have the same amount of letters. So that means that Damu and Joshua both get a point. And up next is Ethan, Sam, and Jake. The longest word in that one was communicator. All right, you ready, gentlemen? All right, here we go. And go. All right, you got 3 seconds. All right. Sam, did you have your hand up that whole time?
Almost, yes. I hit it, but must have been delay or something.
All
But I did.
right, Ethan, what do you got?
Biode.
Biode. All right, and Sam.
Radio.
Okay, and Jake.
Radios, plural.
Radios with an S gives you the point. Radios with an S. All right. So Machosi has a point there. All right. There are only 2 more puzzles, and we're back to the rotation again. And Ethan, you're back after being shuffled in. Joe. And Sean. Okay, the longest word in puzzle 10 was ambidextrous. All right, you ready? Puzzle 11, here you go. Oh, I just gave it away. You can't use that word. It just was too fast. You cannot use the word that was just presented. And I didn't tell you to go yet, so go. Five seconds. All right. Let's see if you got clever on that, because I just slip of the hand here. All right. Let's see. Ethan, what do you got?
Dementation. Dementation.
Dementation. All right. All right. And Joe.
I had rationed.
And Sean.
Matter.
Okay. Now, dementation. Crazy. Dementation. All right. That means that Damu has received the point. All right. And there is one more puzzle. And it will be with Jenny, Bobby, and Jake. Obviously, the longest word with 11 was determination. All right. My mistake. I won't do that again. All right. And here we go. And go. Joe, mute your picture.
Is it time? Oh man, I don't know.
Okay. Jenny, what do you got?
I have mines. M-I-N-E-S.
All right. And Bobby.
I have smile.
Smile. All right, that's 5 again. And Jake,
Limes.
what is it?
Limes.
Oh my gosh. You all have 5 letters. So therefore, everyone gets a point on that. And that was the last puzzle. All right. But that means that currently there is a tie between 2 of the tribes. The Damu tribe has 6. The Jasho tribe has 6. And Machozi, I'm sorry, but you only have 4. So there will be a tiebreaker. All right, everyone can join me for a moment. All right, since we have a tie, these 2 tribes are going up against each other for possible safety in this game. You have to choose now who in your group is going to represent you, and you're going to pick 2 players from each of your teams. And you can talk it out live so people can see the drama.
Oh, okay. I believe Jenna and Lizzie.
Really well.
Yeah, I vote,
What are you guys
I vote
thinking?
Jenna and Lizzie as well.
Well,
I was
Me
thinking.
do we have any volunteers?
Put under pressure.
I vote Ethan.
I'll do it.
Wait, Jenna, you look like you don't feel it.
No, it's fine. I just don't know if I want that pressure, but like if you guys are confident with me and you won't be mad if we lose, I'm cool with it.
No.
Well, I feel like
Oh, what are you
since
doing
it's
with that?
2, we can have Jenna and Lizzie. And I know for a fact Lizzie does good because she does the little word puzzle things, like with the.
Okay.
You know.
I'm fine with doing it. I just don't want people pissed at me if we don't get it.
If you've ever
Well, they're gonna be pissed at me.
Who are we going with?
I'm 1.
So Dom,
As long as you guys
I'll
are,
go. I'll go.
Jenna, here's your
I'm-
patch right now.
I'm
You're-
cool with whatever.
Yeah,
This is
I don't
a-
care.
This is
Me and
American
Amy?
Idol here.
Is that fine? So Ethan and Amy and Jenna and Lizzie?
Yep.
I guess
Okay.
so.
Sir.
All right, so everyone else can mute their
Roll my sleeves
video. Roll your sleeves up for certain.
Take a
All right.
drink.
Get ready, because whoever has the longest word in this one is going to win the immunity. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen again, and it is not on the puzzle yet. And I just need to be able to see all 4 of you. Remember that you have the 20 seconds, and you raise your hand when you have your word. Okay, and the new puzzle is ready to go. All right, here we go. Good luck. Here you are. And go. All right, and we have 5 seconds left. All right, think I had everyone's. Okay, here we go. Let's see, Ethan, you're first.
I'm not happy about it, but I've got talons.
Talons is there. All right, and Lizzie, you are next.
Rational.
Rash, can you, yeah, yep. And Amy,
Congratulations.
congratulations. And Jenna.
I fucked up. There's no P.
All right. Amy, the longest word you could get in this is congratulations. You just won for your tribe. Damu tribe has the most points with that 1 point advantage there. And you definitely were the only one that got the longest word. And there it was. Bam.
We love you, Amy.
Congratulations. You got it. All right, everyone can join me. All right. So with the most points, our red team, Damu, has won the second immunity and will not go to tribal council the day after Christmas. Machozi and Joshua will join me before our next episode for the second tribal council, where 2 more players will be eliminated from the game. Remember that there is still 1 more clue to the hidden immunity idol, which is coming tomorrow for all of you. Everyone who's watching, check back on Saturday to see what happens next. We'll see you then.